licensed clinical psychologist and key opinion leader in the field of psychology and motivation. And now, Dr. Stephen Walker.
And mindfulness is one of the key components that I work with my clients on. Why? Well, let's look at the opposite of mindfulness, mindlessness. Who advocates mindlessness as a way of life? Yeah, there you go. But that's the point. If you really think about mindlessness, who is going to say, "Oh yeah, great, that's a great way to operate my life"? Mindfulness is the opposite of that. Mindfulness is the idea that the more you're present, the more you're centered in the moment, the more you're going to be able to not only experience the world around you, but you're going to be able to experience your own thoughts and emotions. So from a psychological point of view, as a psychologist, mindfulness is the idea of thinking about my thinking. Who in the audience has been to a dentist? Okay, now watch this. Who's been to a psychologist? Oh, excellent. This ridiculous idea of a mental health stigma. This idea that there's something wrong with our negative thoughts and emotions, our depression, our sadness, our fears, our anxieties. This is what is affecting the world at large, is people don't want to admit that, yes, I have issues. Who doesn't have issues in this room? Exactly. Everyone, myself included, everyone has issues. But who talks about them?
It was medicine for my soul. I'm very thankful for that. And I will keep practicing what you say and dealing with everything is going to be okay.
What's your relationship with yourself like? Everyone talks about what's your relationship with your wife, your husband, your kids, and that's all good. That's called interpersonal psychology. What I like to help my clients focus on is intrapersonal psychology, like an interstate, between states. Intrastate is within you. What's your relationship with yourself like? Thinking about your thinking is a key component to any kind of change. If you think about it, let's take the idea of racism. Racism. Nobody on this planet is born a racist, okay? We are taught racism. We're also taught other things like self-hate, unacceptance, fear. We have two races, okay? And I love using racism as an example because there are no born racists. Racism is a taught thing. So let's say on one hand we have a racist who doesn't want to change. And on the other hand, we have a racist that does want to change, okay? The racist who wants to change, who is thinking about why he's a racist or she's a racist, will absolutely be able to change. And that's the key thing about mindfulness. Mindfulness gives you the ability to stop in the moment and say, why am I hating this person? Why am I judging this person? You can do that to yourself. Why am I hating myself? Why am I judging myself? That's the key thing about mindfulness. It makes you aware of how you're thinking.
His presentation was out of this world like I've not seen before. So I hope that this can motivate a lot of people.
One of the things, again, I encourage my clients to take is a different type of pill. It's not an actual pill. I call it the it's okay pill. Telling yourself, it's okay that I'm down. It's okay that I'm angry. It's okay that I'm sad. It's okay. What that does is it reduces the negative emotions you're feeling. In this hand, I have hate. Okay? So in this hand, I have how we're feeling, and in this hand, I have hate. Now what do I have? Exactly. And I wish I could tell you that negative times a negative equals a positive in psychology, but it doesn't. It's an exponential reaction. Your feelings will grow based on what you're bringing to them. And if you're bringing hate, they will grow. So I'm not saying to love them, but in between love and hate is acceptance. Okay? Okay, acceptance. Acceptance. Acceptance.
If you would like to schedule or book Dr. Stephen Walker for a special event or speaking engagement, email us at licensedpsychology@gmail.com or call us at 971-533-4145.